Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having a Hyundai or Kia with a 2.4 Gdi engine and you need to replace or remove alternators. Stay with us, we'll explain how to do that and one common mistake that can cost you thousands of dollars, so make sure to stand till the end. We'll explain what it is. Now, that same engine has been used in multiple models of Hyundai and Kia vehicles guys. Some of those you can find in the description of the video below. Before we start, let me just tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get at the garage guys, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Simply because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Now, if you need to buy any parts tools for a really good price and quick shipping as well, check out the link in the description of the video below and you can see where we get all our tools and supplies from. This is the engine with the cooling system and everything, electrical system out of the vehicle, just the way you're going to find it in the vehicle. Now let us tell you a little bit about it. 2.4 Gdi engine. You can find that engine from year 2010 all the way to year 2022 with some minor differences. Those are complicated engines. They have quite a bit of electronics. They're dual variable timing engines, dual camshaft, variable camshaft engines, so also direct fuel injections. And if you many of you have been asking us in the comment section below to share information about a good scanner that we use here at the shop. This is the one. I'll put the link in the description of the video below if you want to check the current price and features, but it works on Hyundai, Kia and almost any car you can think of guys. It's an all system scanner that can pay itself off in one-time use. With that being said, when you come to the left side of the vehicle, you have the alternator right here and you have the serpentine belt. Now every time you replace the alternator, let me tell you something, you need to disconnect the car battery on your car. If you don't disconnect it guys, what will happen? You can severely damage the electrical system, you can catch your car on fire, you can cause quite a bit of damage. Another thing, on these modern cars it really matters which battery terminal you disconnect and reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can cause damage to the engine computer modules that can cost you thousands of dollars. For any of you that don't know how to do that, I'll put a link to a video that explains all that. In order to remove the alternator, we need to remove the serpentine belt. That's your serpentine belt tensioner, 14mm socket. We go counterclockwise. Careful not to get your finger stuck between the belt and the pulley, and pull it out. You can see just like that. Car battery has been disconnected and now we can continue with the next step. That alternator practically has two bolts guys, one here, one over there on the bottom. Now the bottom one, you don't need to take it all the way off, but in some cases you will have to, depending on how stuck your alternator is. So you will need to, in my opinion, remove both of them because sometimes it will just not come off. It's supposed to slide out in a certain angle, but it's not so convenient. Now the top one, let's go ahead, do that one, perfect. Now that alternator will be stuck, so we will need to actually push it out. We'll explain about that in a second. So if you get a screwdriver here between the pulley mount, it may come out. Now the battery needs to be disconnected at that point because there is positive cable wires coming from the car battery to the alternator on the back side that we need to disconnect. Let's explain now. You will have two wires. This is the signal wire going to the engine computer to see if it's charging, so we need to disconnect this one by pressing here, and pulling out. And now we have another wire, that's the charging wire going to the car battery. Should be 13mm socket probably, or 12, let's see, maybe it's a 12. On this one, 12. Yep. So now, if we get it in a certain angle, we should have no pressure on it anymore. And it's about to come out guys. The nut came out, now we need to pull the wire. Do not connect the car battery now, because if that wire touches guys anywhere on ground, the engine, you will burn the electronics, fuses, relays, it could be a big mess. So yeah, that's how we remove the alternator. We'll have a special video that will explain how to fix an alternator that does not charge on Hyundai Kia. It's very simple, so that way you don't need to buy a new one. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.